Back at it again with another video. My name is Dr. Champagne. My phrase is keep it champagne. Champion mentality, ability to adapt, seek knowledge for self, and inspire in spirit. Speech and behavior are to be of high quality or best version of self. Today's message is going to be a short message, and it's going to start with the word of the day, and the word of the day is value. Value. The word of the day is value. Previously, I wrote a book called $2 Way that I've been promoting on my YouTube and just all social media platforms. $2 Way, a promissory note. A promissory note is a legal tender to pay for a debt. And I owe God. I made promises to him that I did not keep. And I've been still trying to make sure I pay myself and pay him. And seeing that the word of the day is value, you have to understand the value that you bring to your life, to your surroundings, to your environment, to your organization, to your family structure and future family that you're trying to create and procreate. Your value has to be internally first. God has already given you a value. God already knows the value he placed on you, but you do have to do the work. You do have to follow him. You do have to walk out on that faith consistently. You cannot sit there and think that it's not gonna come out into fruition or come to fruition without you putting in the work. The work must be there. The faith must be there. The speech must be there. The behavior must be there. The mentality has to be of a champion. You have to make sure you stay in the right frame of mind, psychologically, mentally, and otherwise, spiritually, to ensure that you carry out the promise. To ensure that you're on the right direction with clarity, consistency, alignment, to get to the desired results, not only just for you, but for Christ. The word of the day is value. So my question is, what is your value? What value do you want to provide and that you currently provide? How can you make sure you can stay mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually safe and sane in your right mind, not allowing the world internally and externally to trick you? I really don't share too much about the in-depths of my journey too much, but I will say the treatment that I've received should have put me in a mental facility. The treatment that I received from working in an organization should have put me in a mental institution, but by the grace of God, I prevailed. I beat them. I'm gonna say that again, I beat them. I knew my value. At one point I didn't know it, but God made sure he put that battery in my back and made sure I realized my value. To make sure that I understand you have the tools to go forward to beat the people that's trying to beat you up. And I did, and I won. I escaped. You cannot ever give up on yourself. I'm gonna say that again. You cannot ever give up on yourself. You have to have a vision. A man without vision will perish. You have to have a vision. You have to have that faith. You have to walk out on it. You have to express and extend yourself, not overextend, but extend yourself enough, far and wide, enough to do your job, to express your value, expression of value. You learned it in algebra as well. I want you to understand that you have the tools to go forward. I want you to understand that Dr. Champagne is applying pressure. Dr. Champagne is gonna apply pressure, take an Epsom salt bath and do it all over again. Apply more pressure, lift more weight, do more push-ups, eat better, live better, go places that are better for your health, better for your spirit, be around better people. People that claim to love you, you shouldn't feel uneasy around these people. Your anxiety shouldn't spike when you're around people that you're supposed to love and supposed to love you back. Make sure you take good care of yourself. Make sure you take great care of yourself. Make sure you overdo the care that you once did. Overdo it. You so spoiled? Yes, I am spoiled. I spoil myself every day. Every day. To get myself in a rhythm, in a custom of knowing that I deserve everything that I'm asking for. And I'm gonna work for it. Work to get it, work to maintain it, work to pass it down, and work to go find something else and do it again, and do it again. You have to be relentless about your faith. You have to be relentless about your mind. You have to be relentless, because the world will try to get into your space, into your mind, into your environment, your emotional circles, whatever you may have, and try to deter and tear down everything that you have going. You see the cones behind me. These cones are a detour. Work is being done. Make sure you are not being detoured because other people want you to be detoured. Make sure if you're detouring, it's because God asked you to be detoured. He made it to where you're gonna take a detour. But never sell yourself short. Never undermine your own value. Be willing and able to say no and walk away from anything that's gonna hold you back. Because if you cannot walk away, if you cannot say no, if you cannot be a great leader, a great steward of blessings, a great disciplined person, you will forfeit your promise. You will forfeit your value. We are at a turning point, and when I say a turning point, I mean the point of no return. My name is, once again, Dr. Champagne. My phrase is keep it champagne. Champion mentality, ability to adapt, seek knowledge for self, inspire in spirit, speech and behavior are to be of high quality or best version of self. Allow your expression to be pure. Allow your expression to be clear. Allow your expression to be unlike anybody else walking God's green earth. And the more you do that, the more you get comfortable in your voice, in your stewardship, in your faith, in your love for valuing yourself, nobody can come pierce anything that you got going.